Hello and welcome to the SRL here at Mount Smart Stadium's Go Media Stadium. Whichever way you want to call it, it is the home of the Auckland Warriors, where tonight they will take on Will K's Melbourne Storm in a must-win affair for the Warriors as they just close in on that top 8 position on the ladder. The Storm, as of round 8, sitting at second, hoping to try and pinch that top spot pending the result from Monday night. It's going to be an exciting matchup tonight as the Storm and the Warriors do battle here in front of a packed out Mount Smart Stadium. As Rohan Kaval getting ready to kick off, and both teams getting up by narrow margins last week. They'll be looking to find something a little bit more confident this week, but it's going to be a tough clash. Both these teams have been in some good form to start the season. I believe the Warriors, they would be 5-3, and the Storm are 6-2, I believe. So some very good form for both teams. That's a massive hit off the kickoff there by David Barner. Don't think that it went unnoticed. There we go, the Storm spreading it out now. Goes to Nilsson. He drives forward. So play the ball there, the Storm. Trayvon Zakahu passing out to Bell. Goes to Jimmy down the wing. He's going to be taken out. No, he'll stay on the field here. That's Cooper Gronk almost taking him into touch and doing well to stay in there, Jack Jimmy. It's James Thorne now with an early kick inside his own 40. That ball's going to run, but Chance Bunce finding it. Didn't have quite the angle for a 40-20 attempt. It's Chance Bunce through the line now, but brought down just on the 20-metre mark. And that'll be the first there. As they go out to the right, William McCartney spreads it to Barner. He's brought down in that tackle. McCartney goes to Gronk now. Pushing forward and trying to get away from Monu Fa'afili, but unsuccessful in that endeavour. Is David Tiawa now. What a season he's been having. What a career he has been having as well, but definitely a breakout season for David Tiawa near the top of the SimVP ladder. As Rohan Kaval brought down just past the halfway line now. Fifth and last. The Warriors going out to the left is Patrick Corcoran putting a good kick in down to the wing of Maverick Goldfield. After a Origin loss and a good tackle there from Aaron White. Does well to contain him on his first kick return of the night, Maverick Goldfield. And Melbourne Storm having found some form in the last couple of weeks. They're on 2 straight wins after beating both the Knights and the Dolphins in round 7 and 8, and obviously going down in round 6 against the one and only the Cowboys. So yeah, the Storm in some good positioning ladder-wise, but yeah, as they prepare to play it here, they go out to the right. Thorne goes to Bonsakahu. He puts the cross fielder in. It's going to be Marcus Square on the kick return here. Marcus Square brought down. He plays the ball on the 30. Now they go. Chance Bunce. That's the second. That's the right. Rohan Kaval gets a pass on the inside. It's going to be Daniel Engo, though, as he's brought down almost at the 40 now. Let's go to the left. Spreading the ball. McCartney driving forward there. Going out to the right now. Patrick Corcoran goes to Bunce. Bunce steps and brought down. Fifth and last. What can the Warriors come up with? Let's go to Kaval. Puts a cross fielder in. They go deep down to Jack Jimmy. He's going to put a good step on here. Jack Jimmy down the wing. Brought down by Bunce in a good tackle. But not before making some good meters for his team and getting them on the front foot right here. As there's the tackle on Mason Remy. There's David Barner and Lachlan Lockyer combining. It's Trayvon Zakahu. Risky pass out there to Corey Bell. He steps one, though, and gets around his man. So they just progress down the field here, the Storm. It's going to be Corey Bell playing the ball. James Thorne goes to Harris. Links up with Remy. What a season he's been having at the Melbourne Storm. Season 8 has been a good one for him. As they go. Logan Guys. Brought down just under 30 metres out from the try line. They're going to go to Blake Harris, and he'll put a punt in. It's an awkward one, and Logan Strange catches it It's not a knock on, says the referee, and that'll be the first tackle on the 30. Some good pressure applied to the kicker there from the Warriors. There's Lockyer. Goes right. Caval. Tries to pass off the ball. As they go left now, it's going to be McCartney. Brought down. And a good tackle there. Now it's going to be Cooper Gronk. Stepping one. Manu Fa'afili left in the dust. It's going to be Corey Bell to bring down Cooper Gronk. Good job there as they go. Saddle cut. Goes out to McCartney for the kicking duties. Again, they're going to go to Oldfield's wing. They don't want to see what Jack Jimmy can do after that first one. And he's tackled well by Logan Strange out on that right edge, where he has been playing this season in the second row. And he's been also having a pretty good season there, Logan Strange. What a player he is for the Warriors. This is going to be Corey Bell. He steps one now. Corey Bell weaving through traffic, but brought down. There's a good tackle there from Engo as they go left. Harris to McKinnon. He steps one, McKinnon. The Storm just finding a little bit of momentum now, as that's the fourth tackle. They go to the right. It's going to be Thorne. Now to Bell. He can't get past anyone. As Lockyer, a great tackle around the legs. Fifth and last now. Where do they go? Out to the right, it will be Trayvon Takahu putting the kick in deep down to Cooper Gronk. On the kick return, he steps one, but Jack Jimmy is there in support of Manu Fa'afili. A good tackle. 25 out from their try line for the first. It's David Barner there. And the big hitman for the Warriors. He's just been a danger man, and we saw him on display last week just dishing out punishment. So exciting match for him tonight as he faces up against Mason Remy and Riley Murray. There'll definitely be some challenges, but I don't think anything too drastic for big David Barner, as that's going to be fifth and last. Where do they go? Out to the left. Jai McCartney puts the kick in. And we'll go down to the wing of Jack Jimmy on the kick return. He steps one. Jack Jimmy, he weaves. He can't get around from Chance Bunce, though, as he does well to tackle him there, the fullback, and his experience, his defense, just second to none. Chance Bunce. So they play the ball. Going out to the left now. Manu Fa'afili. He gets away from one. David Tiawa, ankle tap, and Jai McCartney brings him down. Manu Fa'afili. His good run there, and he gets his team on the front foot. As Trayvon Takahu smashed in the tackle there by Barner. Absolutely laid out. As Manu Fa'afili goes to Corey Bell now. On the inside, Bell. He'll drive forward. Fifth and last. What can they come up with? As they go out to the left, there's going to be Thorne going to Jimmy. Trayvon Takahu puts up the high kick. It looks like Marcus Square's got that comfortably. Yes, he does. Will Kay making the tackle. And that'll be the first there for the Warriors. Only 5 meters out from their line. So there we go. Playing the ball. Going out to the right now. It will be inside ball to Patrick Corcoran. It's the Warriors now fighting out of their own end. David Tiawa, a danger man. Whenever he's in any ounce of space, you're really got to be careful with David Tiawa. It's a kick here from McCartney. It's inside his 40, but it'll land almost out in the full there. But it will land just inside field. And the idea was right. It just looked like the wind maybe carried the ball back a bit, and very luckily staying in field. Otherwise, it would have been a play the ball all the way downfield for the Storm, and you don't want to give them that kind of opportunity, as it's Daniel Engo smashing Logan Guys off the tap. And he just stands over him, a looming presence. That was intimidating stuff from Daniel Engo. There's James Thorne now from dummy half. He just drives forward, doesn't want to give it to anyone anywhere near Daniel Engo. You don't want to run it at him right now, as Will Kay just tries to avoid him there. Lachlan Lockyer helps to bring him down, and a penalty drawn. A bit of a milk there from the captain. But the Storm with the penalty, and they'll be looking to make the most of this opportunity early on in this match. It's going to be James Thorne tapping it off, and it's going to be Will Kay through the middle. It's Mason Remy now. Playing the ball. Thorne goes right to Trayvon Takahu. Short ball there to Nilsson. But he's brought down as they go. Oh, a beautiful ball there from Thorne. Mason Remy bumps off one. And Mason Remy for the Melbourne Storm scores an excellent try. Well, there you go. Mason Remy. We're talking about what a season he's having, as the bunker confirms that one. And he has just been in great form. Great form for the Melbourne this season. He scored last week, I believe, as well. So some good stuff coming from Mason Remy in Season 8. And he gets his team on the board early on. 6-0 the score, 18 minutes in. And it's been a real good battle so far from these two teams. And I think most people saw this coming. A close, a close fight here in Auckland. You know, the Warriors, especially in front of this home crowd, which is just so helpful, I guess, with the Warriors. You know, they just bring them a lot of confidence, and they're just so dedicated to their fans. So if you're going to beat Melbourne, you may as well do it in front of a home crowd at Auckland. As actually in the last 3 encounters, I believe the Warriors, in fact, have not beaten Melbourne. The last 2 encounters, it was pretty close games. Last season, it was the Storm coming back. I think it was a 14-point deficit at halftime, and they came back and won the game. As well as the season before that, Season 6, it was Sonny Tyre sealing the match with a field goal in the dying moments, after talking a bit of smack about the Warriors and their, shall we say, retainment methods. So historically tough clash for both teams, and you know, it's a bit of a grudge match out there tonight. It's Logan Guys driven back in the tackle. That's the 5th and last. They go to the right. Blake Harris puts it up high, out to the left this time. It's not very deep at all. Aaron White comes down with it, and he'll be tackled there. Brought down just short, or just in front of his 20. As the Warriors out to the left now, Logan Strange taking up the hit up. So that's only the second tackle. We're 20 minutes into the match now, as the proper interchanges for both teams will be coming on the field. And looking to make their mark for their teams. For the Warriors, it's Ginger Pom and Joe Turner Jr. For the Storm, momentarily it'll be Hopsgood, the debutant. Actually, he's already on the field. And Ryan Wilmot. So Hopsgood, big congratulations to your first game in the SRL. In such a tight affair as well. One that will be really, really, a tough one through the middle. So not quite the easiest game to make your debut, but it will definitely be a fun challenge for Hopsgood. And of course, Crew Spencer will be making their debut later tonight. Well, they're making their debut tonight, but on the field later tonight. As we see, just Wilmot barge over one there. Wilmot gets an offload inside. It's James Thorne for the line. He will cross for Melbourne, and they will extend their lead here out to 10 points with the kick to come. As James Thorne, the Maroons hooker, and probably the favourite for the Australian job, just crosses right underneath the sticks to make it a 12-point game, really. Just what a piece of individual brilliance there from Ryan Wilmot to get that massive run and the offload. He has just been on another level this season, and really shown why he is one of the strong arms of the Melbourne Storm. Strabo Takahu slots that one over easily. 12-0. And yeah, Ryan Wilmot, just what a player here. He's picked up from the Blue Tongues by the Brisbane Broncos in Season 6. Brought over in Season 7 for the Melbourne Storm, who were rebuilding their forward pack, as a starter. Coming off the bench tonight for the first time this season. He's been a starter all season, and will inevitably probably take over Riley Murray's role in the Season 9 campaign. As we wait to see how a couple movements happen in that space before the overalls lock in a couple weeks. It's Ryan Wilmot brought down. That's the second there, and geez, he's just some sort of player, isn't he? He's one of the best forwards for the Melbourne Storm. As Logan Guys taking a big run there, but not making too many metres. Logan Strange, a hard man to overcome as a defender, as now it's going to be Patrick Corcoran getting an intercept and through the middle, but he's brought down there. A good tackle from Thorne. So now they go. out to David Tiawa. There's an awkward pass there, and it's a forward one. And the Warriors, they just let that opportunity go begging. It's the Storm once again with the ball. Yeah, not much going on there for the Warriors. It's out. It's going to be Will Kay fending off one. Just getting busy early here, Will Kay. And we're 25 minutes in, but he is in fact making an impact in this one. As Logan Guys brought down there. That's the third tackle. James Thorne going to Nilsson, inside ball. Corey Bell steps one. Can't get away though. It's Paddy Corcoran in the middle bringing him down. And a held in tackle penalty. It looks about the same spot where the first one was given away. And the Storm, they've got an opportunity to make it 18 points the lead now. And really put their heel on the throat of the Warriors. And he's kicked for touch, and they'll start this set 15 metres out. What can the Storm come up with in the next 6 plays? Logan Guys taking the first hit up, almost got on the outside there of Paddy Corcoran, but he couldn't quite do it. Now it's going to be Hopsgood, a pass out to Maverick Oldfield for the corner. A good try there from Maverick Oldfield, and the Storm just continue this scoring streak as Maverick Oldfield has made it a 16-point lead. Kick to come. There you go, the Melbourne Storm, something right off the penalty. And was that actually, it may have been Hopsgood actually throwing that ball out, so it may have been a try assist to Hopsgood. I guess we'll see in a second. Trayvon Sakahu getting ready to kick this one. Oh, he slotted that one as well, and 18-0, the Storm will lead 26 minutes into the match. The Warriors will want to bounce back shortly if they are to stay in this matchup tonight. As it's Rohan Kaval preparing to kick off once more here. He'll get us once again underway. As Thornton fields that kick. Goes left as a wide pass out to Hopsgood, but brought down just past the 20 there. That's the first tackle. As the Storm play the ball out to the right. Now it's going to be Harris. Gives it a short to Kane Nilsson. As they go left, Blake Harris now goes to Corey Bell. He steps one, runs infield. So he plays the ball. Going left now, it's going to be Will Kay. It's an awkward one. It's going to be picked up by Marcus Square. A rare Storm error. Square capitalising. Knock-on advantage. As they go to the left now. It'll be Logan Strange. Brought down 10 out. As they go, Caval, inside ball, Chance Bunce. A try for Chance Bunce! And the Warriors, their captain, puts him on the board for the first time tonight. In an exciting play there. Just the outside-inside pass. He steps Blake Harris and Hopsgood. And he just finds his way to the line. Chance Bunce, what a fullback he is. What a veteran of our game. So the Warriors finally find points in the 29th minute. Rohan Kaval here with a kick to make it only 12 points of difference. And the Warriors, they've had a good game tonight. But the Storm have just been a little bit better so far. And, they've had those 2 quick tries, really. I mean, those last 10 minutes or so. That's really extended this lead out for them. As Trayvon Sakahu prepares to kick off here for Melbourne. And as we look around at some of the statistics, never mind, the statistics have in fact frozen on my screen. Nope, they're back. As previously said, the Warriors, they're currently on 3 straight wins, making a finals run after those 2 losses a while ago. And they've been really, really good. They've got 5 wins and 3 losses to start off this season, I believe. So that is an incredible start, and the -4 points. I mean, you can't understand it. That's a terrible loss for them. But they are doing their best to make finals, and they are a quality side. We know they're a quality side, and even with this -4, I see these Warriors making finals. The way they've been playing this season, I think that they're almost a lock-in. I don't know what their run home is like. I'll have that in a second. But I know it's probably not as easy as some other teams. As the Warriors, they have to face off against the Broncos next week. And the week after, I believe they're playing the Dolphins. So, the Broncos not having their best season. The Dolphins, in their inaugural season, they'll come up against Snicko Bro, the Warriors. And, that will be an important battle as well. Against one of their former players, former leadership member, and Snicko Bro trying to prove how good he is against former captain Chance Bunce and vice captain John McCartney. I'm excited for that game in 2 weeks now. The week after that, they do not have the bye. Everything's out of junction. They have the Sea Eagles, I believe. Sorry, no, they have the Knights and then the Sea Eagles. Correction. So, not the easiest run home for the Warriors, but definitely winnable games for them, especially if they keep playing like this. Ginger Pom now through the line. So he pushes forward, just actually on the halfway line. As they go now to Caval. Links up with Chance Bunce. He doesn't put a step on, but Marcus Square does. Down the sideline now. Marcus Square takes on Corey Bell. He's brought down. That's the 30-metre mark there as they go out to the left. Aaron White goes to Logan Strange. He brought down the tackle. As the fifth and last, where the Warriors go here. Out to the left it will be. Caval puts up the high ball. Can the Warriors get more points on the board? It's Chance Bunce down with it. But he will be wrapped up by Corey Bell and James Thorne. A handover 10 metres out there for the Storm. Just some great scramble there from the Melbourne Storm defence. And they managed to hold out Chance Bunce, who's very dangerous when he gets under the high ball at that range. I mean, if he gets any kind of ball at that range, he's dangerous, but especially the high ball, he is very, very good at that. He's very hard to beat in the air. So, it's going to be Trayvon Takahu. Brought down just short of the 50. Third tackle now. They go out to the left. It'll be Thorne to Willman. Now to Good. Helps Good. That is. The debutant making some good runs tonight. As they go to the right. Blake Harris goes to Will Kay. He's going to just go past one. Can't get away from, I think that's Patrick Corcoran at the back. Made a lot of tackles tonight, Patrick Corcoran, I'll tell you that. As they go to the left, Blake Harris puts a kick in. Cross fielder off the side of the boot. Goes down to Cooper Gronk this time. He can't get away from Manu Faifili. And the Storm will look to trap the Warriors down this end in this set. Maybe just get one more try before half time, as that's a big hit there from Wilmot. And he gets up quickly, David Tiawa, but he looks a little bit hurt from the Wilmot shot. Here it is again, and just bush. A big hit there on David Tiawa. Is Logan Strange brought down. That's the fourth. Go to the right now. It's going to be Caval. Now to White. He steps one. Fifth and last. Where do they go? Who will be there kicking? A good defensive set there from the Storm, as it's Ginger Pom off the back of the area. He'll go through the line here. Thorne will bring him down. Offload there to Lockyer. But the play will settle. Will Kay jumping on the back of Lachlan Lockyer just past the halfway line. And, the Warriors. Let's make it a bit of a waste on the head there. They could have kicked down this end and really stopped the Storm from getting anywhere near the line. I guess we'll see how we go. Manu Faifili through the line now. Just has got a big step on him, doesn't he, Manu Faifili? As that's going to be the second. They go to the left now. Will be Belsakahu. Links up with Harris. Drives down to the 20. That's the third. They go out to the right now. It will be Will Kay. Running it up. 15 metres out now. That's the fourth. Playing the ball. As they go out to the right, it will be Blake Harris to Corey Bell. He steps one, Corey Bell. Fifth and last. Where do the Melbourne Storm go? They've got options on the right with Trayvon Takahu. They go to the left with Blake Harris instead. High ball. Who's underneath? It's a tap back. Corey Bell. He was lurking. But well tackled there by the Warriors defence, and they'll probably have one play before half-time to take us out here. Rohan Caval goes to Daniel Lengo, and it'll be 6-18 at the half-time break. We will see you very shortly. Welcome back to SRL TV, where the Melbourne Storm are currently leading the Auckland Warriors 18 points to 6 at the half-time break. And just to be noted that this Melbourne Storm side just playing very well tonight. They piled on some quick points to make it really hard for the Warriors to get back into it. They got to try a couple minutes, probably 10 minutes before halftime. thereabouts, in front of this Auckland crowd, and they'll need all the help they can get from their home fans, as this is going to be a tough one in the second half. As Logan Strange through the line, off the back fence, and he just goes for a run there. That's the second tackle on the Warriors, already over the halfway line. Sorry, it's Caval. Now goes to Barner. He finds a gap. Barner through the line. Can he beat Corey Bell? Bell dives, but Blake Harris makes the tackle around the legs and just grabs him by the coattails, drags him down. That's the third tackle. They go right. Rohan Caval brought down. A good tackle there from the Storm, as Corey Bell helps out James Thorne. They go to the left now. A big hit off the ball from Mason Remy, and Guys picks it up. Chance Spun screaming at the referee, Henry Perinar, but no dice there for him. As the Storm play on. Just getting off the hook there a bit, but the Warriors coming out of the second half sheds in second half, just really firing here. As they go. Riley Murray now. He's brought down. They go out to the right. It will be Trayvon Sakahu. As the Warriors, they have contained the Storm to only 20 metres in this set. That's a hard thing to do, but some great defense there from the Warriors, as Sonny Tyre would say. Very, very staunch from them, in fact. And, it makes sense. They are one of the best forward packs in the league. As I say that, Trayvon Sakahu intercepting the ball. As they go out to the left, Blake Harris. As I say, I was actually saying about the defense of the Warriors. As I'll just stop talking for a second. Corey Bell now through the line. They'll be brought down 10 metres out. That's the third. Where do they go? Options out to the right. They will go to Riley Murray. Now to Trayvon Sakahu. Gives it to Guys. He'll be brought down, as that's going to be the fourth tackle. Out to the left now. Spencer, the debutant, on the field in centre now. Tackled 8 metres out from the try line. Out to the left, it will be Will Kay. Will he put a kick in? Will he drive over the line? Will Kay for the line. No, he won't. It'll be a handover on the last. The scramble defense from the Warriors saves them there. It was almost looking like it was going to be an 18-point deficit again for the Warriors, but they held on very strong there. Oh, jeez. Joe McCartney throwing a pass. It went past about 3 Melbourne Storm defenders, but in fact found a Warrior instead. That was a risky move there from Joe McCartney. As Lee Simon goes to David Tiawa. Now to Joe McCartney down the sideline. Brought down the 40. As we're talking about defense before, and there we go. Joe McCartney taken into touch. The Melbourne Storm currently, at the end of round 8. Yes, at the end of round 8, had the best defense in the league, I believe. Second best defense in the league. I don't know what I'm reading. Manly Seagulls with the best defense in the league. And, some really good stuff coming out of that camp. The Warriors sitting on about 8th in terms of defense. I'm not too sure in terms of points for. They are sitting about 5th, so they're one of the stronger attacking sides in the competition. 218 points scored. So, they've gotten some big wins. And they have a points differential that looks like a top 8 side, so I don't see why we wouldn't see them there soon enough. There's a high kick from Blake Harris there. No one chasing through for it, and Bunce gets a free pass there. So now they go. Logan Strange out to the right. To him. That's going to be 0 tackle, just past the 20 metre mark. As they go. Left now. Caval. Brought down. David Varner brought down by Will Kay and Mason Remy, who's still on the field. I thought there was an interchange card. Let's go to Lockyer. And now Chance Bunce stepping around one and going through the line. Mason Remy persisting on the field. As Lockyer goes to Joe McCartney. Now to David Tiawa. He brought down, that's the 5th and last. As they go out to the left now. McCartney puts a kick in. It's going to be a knock on both ways. And the Storm just getting to play the ball there. As Oldfield comes down with it. Will Kay. Fending off one. As Bonsakahu goes to Spencer. He steps one, Crew Spencer. Heading inside as Wilmot makes his way back on the field. That'll be the third. As I go out to the right now, it will be Jack Jimmy. Brought down. So that's the fourth. Playing the ball, James Thorne from dummy half. He almost gets past one. Off the Warriors defender there. No zero tackle call though. Probably a good call. It didn't look like to be played at by a Warrior. As Will Kay puts up a high kick. Who's going to be underneath this one? Who's there? Chance bust. No, it's Riley Murray. What an incredible try there from Riley Murray, just getting underneath the high ball. It was Will Kay who put it up and he outleaps Chance Bunce. We were talking earlier about how good he was underneath the high ball and what danger he can be, and it looks like Riley Murray is the new Lindsay Collins. He as well and truly outleaped Chance Bunce there. And that's 2 straight tries actually for Riley Murray in consecutive weeks. So yeah, he scored a great intercept try against against the Dolphins last week. Up at Suncorp Stadium, and now he scores a high ball try, a contested collect try, I guess you'd call it, right here in Auckland. He's just maybe becoming a bit, he's becoming all too familiar with the try scoring regime, I think. This is going to be Trey Bonsakahu. Going left, Riley Murray. Big pass out to him there. So that'll be the first. Playing the ball there. Going left, it will be Thorne. Going to Murphy as he just runs it up. Phoenix Murphy, second row of the year last year, coming to Melbourne Storm after the disbandment of the Parramatta Eels and finding himself on the bench for them. Melbourne Storm, more than happy to have Phoenix Murphy. You know, with the cap change, well, not the cap change, but rather the player movements over the offseason, Phoenix Murphy may find themselves in a different position going into next season. We'll wait to see how that will all pan out. As Logan goes. Plays the ball. Going out to the left. It'll be Trey Bonsakahu. Puts the kick in over the top, and it's going to go down to Marcus Square. Can't put the footwork on Blake Harris. And he brought down 25 out from the line. So now it's going to be Logan Strange. Playing in the front row in the second half and driven back in the tackle. But after that first run, I think he's made his meters for the night. He still looks puffed from that big first run that he took in the second half. As they go right, now it's going to be Logan Strange with another one. Driven back again, Will Kay and James Thorne combining. As they go, scoop from dummy half, Lachlan Lockyer. He's caught by Kay out the back. And fifth and last now. What can the Warriors come up with? As they go out to the right, Rohan Kaval puts a kick in. It's going to be Maverick Oldfield on the kick return. He steps one. Oldfield, can he get away from Chance Bunce? An ankle tap there. A great ankle tap, in fact, from Patrick Corcoran. And it slows him down enough for Bunce to catch him. As they go right, Blake Harris now goes to Will Kay. He just drives forward in the tackle there before being brought down. Lachlan Lockyer around the ball there. As they go, Phoenix Murphy now. The left second row just driving back Lonnie Lawrence. As they go right again, Trey Bonsakahu. Now to Corey Bell. Steps one. Corey Bell can't get the ball away to Trey Bonsakahu. I thought he would, actually. As now go James Thorne. Murray takes their hit up. What can the Storm do in this set? Can they get another try here? They're in good attacking position. 15 metres out from the try line. They go out to the right. It will be Trey Bonsakahu. Puts it along the ground. Logan Guys can't get to it. In fact, it's Saddlecart now. Tackled by Will Kay. Not before making some good meters, though. As now it's Barner. Taking a big hit up. As that's left. David Tiawa. As he will play the ball. Going out to Patrick Corcoran. Driving forward here. That's the 15-metre mark as the Warriors looking to escape their end. Joe McCartney. Okay then. Joe McCartney being brought down as they go out to the right. It will be Patrick Corcoran putting the kick in. All the way down to Maverick Oldfield on the kick return. He can't get away from... I think that's Aaron White on that side, sorry. As the Storm almost making an error there, but an inside flick from Will-Kate O'Reilly. Murray, captain and vice-captain, meet in that play. As they go second. Blake Harris, now to Willman. Just driving forward there. Carrying Patrick Corcoran with him. That's the third tackle. Playing the ball. They go to the left. It's going to be Blake Harris. Inside ball here. Corey Bell. He can't get away from his marker. That's a good tackle there. Now they go to Blake Harris. Phoenix Murphy. Fifth and last in the Storm. Unable to escape their half. Some good defense from the Warriors. As they just slowly crawl their way back into this field positioning battle. Their territorial battle that is rugby league. As Marcus Square. He'll step one here, but be brought down by the kicker. And the first wood played on the 30-metre mark. Not a bad kick return there from Marcus Square. And he's very good at just finding the best way to start the set for his team. Very rarely is he ever just contained with a simple tackle straight on the hit up. It's always a step or a weave or some sort of move from Marcus Square. As David Tiawa through the line, but he's brought down by Jack Jimmy. As that's the third. 35 metres out now, the Warriors. They're going down the short side. It's going to be Lee Simon down the wing. He's going to break a tackle here, Lee Simon, but be brought down by Cruz Spencer. As that'll be the fourth. The Warriors. They go out to the right. Joe McCartney. Short ball there to David Tiawa. He'll be turned on his back. What can they come up here with the Wires? Can they get a kick in for someone? They go. It's McCartney. Puts a kick in. Murray. It misses him. It's Caval. Caval will score. And the Warriors only down by 14 points now. Kick to come. Caval converts this. It's a 12-point game with about 20 minutes left. That is plenty of time to stage a comeback here at Mount Smart Stadium. There you go. The bunker confirms a try. And Rohan Caval. He's been a good pickup for the Warriors, in my opinion, and I really, really enjoy watching him play here. The style of play that he is as a halfback, he's a running half. First and foremost, he is a running half, and he is very good with his passing game. His kicking game, it's alright for the long kicks. I wouldn't say it's a playmaking kind of kicking game. It's more of a territorial kicking game. But his passes within that red zone, his running within that red zone, out of his own red zone, just incredible for a halfback. So he's a very strong number 7, and the orchestration behind this move for the Warriors has just been perfect, in my opinion. The way the Panthers the way the Panthers were using Caval, probably not the best, but I don't know if the trade was honestly a good idea for them. As there's a forward pass there from, I think that might have been Caval that threw it to Daniel Lengo. As they go to the left, now it's going to be Corey Bell. He steps one. Corey Bell off the first play. And Corey Bell will score in the corner. Well, you will be very, very happy now if you put money on Muzbet too, I think. Digo scored, I think. Yeah, he would have scored. He sure did. He scored a double. As Trayvon Takahu puts the kick in, and it's going to fade away to the left there. The Storm with a 16-point lead. 18 minutes to go, or 17 minutes to go now. They just want to hold on to this through to the end. Look at how beautiful that orange and white match ball is. It's simply lovely. As Rohan Caval prepares to kick off. And Corey Bell, once again, playing one of the form fullbacks of the competition this season. He's been really, really strong as a player. So it's good to see him score. You know, he hasn't scored in a couple of weeks now. As Will Kay just fending off one and making another big run here. He's been tireless tonight. I want to see his run meters at full time. As they go to the right, it will be Trayvon Takahu. Corey Bell. Driven back there. That'll be the third. As they play the ball out to the left now, it'll be Manu Fa'afili taking the hit up and brought down. That's the fourth tackle. As they go, James Thorne to Blake Harris. Now goes to Murphy. Folded there, Phoenix Murphy. A big hit from Daniel Lengo. As they go to the right, Trayvon Takahu puts the stab in down to Lee Simon. He's unmarked. Lee Simon, ankle tapped by Corey Bell. His signature move just about Corey Bell, the ankle tap, and he will be brought down. A clutch play there from Causa, as it will be David Tiawa. What a season he's having. I know we mentioned it early, but just the way he's playing at second row, it's unlike we've seen. It's just unreal. We've never seen a second rower play the season he's had, I don't think. And we all know that he's a centre primary and he's got that bit of extra speed, but that is to his advantage. And there are sacrifices that come with that speed. But he knows how to play his game and what kind of game he needs to play. As Aaron White brought down there. That's the fifth and last. Where do they go? It's the Warriors. Playing the ball out to the left, it will be Caval. Puts up the high ball. Who's going to be underneath it? It will be Jack Jimmy coming for it. No, it's going to be a tap back. It's going to be Chance Bunce weaving. And Chance Bunce will score for the Warriors. Well, what a try there from Chance Bunce. As he just closes in on this lead, it was Josh Saddlecart, the man to tap it back, and Chance Bunce. That is a great try there from the captain. To make this only a 12-point lead, kick to come. It could be only 10 with the remaining 14 or 13 minutes actually in the match. It could be a tight finish here from the Warriors if they keep scoring like this. There's Rohan Caval. Swings that one to the left too much. No, it's a perfect kick. And 18-28, 10 points the difference now. The Warriors crowd, they are behind their team here. They are ready to go and try and sneak this win in the last 13. What can the Warriors come up with in these closing moments of this clash? And geez, it's never an unexciting clash, these two teams. It's always an exciting one, always an enjoyable and entertaining match. And geez, we may have a bit of a finish here if the Warriors can get another try up soon. It's Rohan Caval. That looked pretty flat there, the Cooper Gronk. I won't make any comments on forward passes. I may bring flashbacks to Joe McCartney all the way back in Season 6. As Tuiawa plays the ball. Lockyer goes to McCartney. Now goes to Barner. Barner running the ball. Barner gets an offload now to Engo. But he's tackled by Manu Fa'afili. That's still the third tackle. They're over the halfway line now, the Warriors. They go right. Caval to Bunce. Now to square. He steps away from Maverick Oldfield. Brought down. That's the 40-metre mark. That's the fourth tackle. If they can get another massive run here, they can get real close. But Lonnie Lawrence holds the ball there instead. He didn't have options on the outside. And fifth and last, they go deep. Caval puts up the long ball down to Jack Jimmy now. He gets a bit of space, but Tuiawa brings him down. And I tell you what, if that's not David Tuiawa, if that's Lonnie Lawrence or Logan Strange, Jack Jimmy was absolutely gone there. But Tuiawa with the speed, just being able to catch up real quick with Jack Jimmy. As Mason Remy brought down. That's the third. Playing the ball now. It's going to be James Thorne. Going to Manu Fa'afili. Phoenix Murphy. Brought down the tackle. That's the fourth. So Blake Harris goes to Corey Bell. Now to Trayvon Takahu. He's playing the ball. Out to the left it will be Cruz Spencer. Putting the cross fielder in. Finding Marcus Square on the kick return. Marcus Square now. Can he get away from Bell? No, he cannot. And 9 minutes left of play here at Mount Smart Stadium. The Warriors want to get a wriggle on. They want to score in this set if they are to come back in this game. Chance Bunce. Just getting around Lachlan McKinnon, his former teammate, but not around Phoenix Murphy there. As they go Lonnie Lawrence. Driven back in the tackle there. It's a gang tackle. So he plays the ball. Lockyer goes to Caval. Now goes to White. Stepping one, Aaron White. Before he's brought down, as that's the fourth tackle. They go left. Caval. Fifth and last now. What can the Warriors come up with? Out to the left it will be Barner. Puts up the high ball. Who's going to be underneath it? It will be Jack Jimmy. Yes, a good take there. A step and a massive hit as well from Engo. But Jack Jimmy doing well to just get off his own line there and not get dragged back. He's had a great game tonight, Jack Jimmy, actually. As James Thorne now ducking from dummy half and not getting a whole lot of distance before being tackled. But the post-contact meters did him some favours there. As Remy goes out to the right. Blake Harris now goes to Murray. So that's the fifth and last. Blake Harris puts the kick down to Marcus Square. So he plays the ball. And just a bit over 5 minutes left of play here, and the Warriors still 10 points down. And trapped within their own end for the time being is David Tiawa now. He gets driven back in the tackle by Mason Remy and Logan Guys. So they play the ball out to the right now. Big Jai McCartney. A short ball there to Engo. But brought down. That's the fourth. Again, out to the left it will be. McCartney, he can't get the ball away. I thought he was going to go for a pass on the inside, but he didn't quite do that. Fifth and last. 26 metres gain on that set. The Melbourne Storm did some great defence there. As we saddle cart. Put in the long one into Jack Jimmy. On the kick return. The Storm, they'll take their time with this set. They're 10 points up, and they know they just got to waste the clock and see this win through here. As they go, Riley Murray now goes to Mason Remy. As he is tackled eventually, just past the 40. Oh, that's an interesting pass there from TBK. Goes to Cooper Gronk. And that pressure is not needed at all. As the Storm now, they've shot themselves in the foot, and the Warriors have returned serve there. I don't know whose head. Oh my goodness. Came off someone's head, and now it's a held and tackle penalty. That is a awful failure. An epic failure even for the Warriors. They had an opportunity there to try and put points on the board. And, you know, if they scored pretty early in that set, they'd maybe get another opportunity for a second try. So, yeah, disappointed there as Mason Remy goes to Riley Murray. He'll play the ball, as that'll be the first. Going left now, Manu Farfili. As that's the second. Playing the ball, out to the right now, it will be Bonsakahu. Goes wide, Corey Bell. Now goes to Jack Jimmy, he steps one, Jack Jimmy for the line. He'll be brought down short though, 10 metres out now, that's the third. There's just over 2 minutes left of play. They go to Mason Remy. He's pushing for the line here. That's the fourth. As they go out to the left, it will be TBK. Smashed there again by Engo. He gets up quickly. Plays the ball. Out to the left, it will be Blake Harris. Putting up the high ball. Who can get to it? Can McKinnon get it? No, it'll be Marcus Square. And zero tackle. 20 metres out. It will be a tap there for the Wars. As they go to the right, McCartney. Now to Bunce. Stepping one. So now they go Lockyer to Koval. He'll play the ball. Going left. Engo. Through the line, Daniel Engo gets a pass away. Trey Bonsakahu, he dummies. And that will be the game now. The Melbourne Storm will just hold onto the ball, you think, for the last 30 seconds to take this win out by 10 points. Let's go. Thorne now to Bonsakahu. Going left. Murray. Now to Harris. And that is all we have time for tonight. Thank you very much. 28 points to 18. The Melbourne Storm come away with the victory. Excuse my silence at the end there. Just a bit of nerves. It's 18 to 28. The Melbourne Storm coming along with the win. And a hard-earned victory. The Warriors almost coming back into that one. Storm hadn't scored since about... Well, Wilco was still on the field. It's probably about the 63rd minute, I think. So, yeah, that was quite a performance from the Warriors, and they just tried to claw their way back in. As we'll just look at some of the stats here. And for the Warriors, it was 2 tries to Bunce, 1 to Koval. And for the Storm, Thorne, Oldfield, Murray, Bell, Remy, all crossing the line. And look at the completions. Look at the errors. 11 to 4. Completion 17 from 25 compared to 27 from 31. That just speaks for itself. And, you know, in a lot of other aspects, the game was very even. It was just really that error count. The line breaks were very similar. Missed tackles was a bit misconstrued in the tackles, but that is what you get. As we move on to the Warriors. Lachlan Lockyer, 173 run meters, 34 tackles, missed 5. It's a huge amount of tackles to miss. He played pretty well tonight. I thought David Tiawa had a good game, as did Joe McCartney. He really tried his best out there tonight. Marcus Square was excellent on the wing. And Chance Bunce getting 6 line breaks, 120 run meters, and 2 tries. I mean, it's Chance Bunce. A great game from him. And 2 try assists from Rohan Koval. Puts him pretty well up there in the ranks for a halfbacks. And then, you just got kind of lower meters for the rest of the team as we'll move on to Melbourne Storm. And just have a look here. And James Thorne, 254 run meters, 2 line breaks. He was huge. 20 tackles, 1 miss, a try assist. Will Kay, 211 run meters, 23 tackles, 0 missed, 4 tackle breaks, 4 line breaks, and a try assist. He had a big game tonight. Corey Bell, similar stats, 186 run meters. He had 7 line breaks and a try. Jimmy and Oldfield, those 2 wingers, made some really good kick returns tonight. They both had 9 runs and made over 140 metres each. For Jimmy, it was 169. Remy had a good game. Trayvon Sakahu, of course, he had a good game, 168 run metres. So there's a lot of good players here for the Storm. I could go on all night. And Hop scored on debut, 35 run metres from 19 minutes. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good start. Wilmot, Murray, guys, all these forwards for the Storm did a good job tonight and really helped them across the line. Just look at this compared to the Warriors' metres gained, and you can just see where the difference lied. It was really a game won in metres run, and it makes sense really. That's a good game. As we'll look to wrap up now. Thank you very much for joining me in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure to have you tonight. It's what a terrific match it was. Make sure you stay tuned because the Knights are playing the Raiders up next. Stay tuned for more SRL action.